Hello, my name is Jesus, and the 15-lesson thematic unit that I created covers the Civil War and the events leading up to and surrounding it. During my research on how to create effective lessons, I came across the following quote, which heavily influenced me to focus on reading, writing, and communication. The quote is as follows: "We acquire knowledge and thinking skills best when we learn them reciprocally. When we are asked to read, write, argue, and problem solve as we engage with text and with an organized body of essential knowledge." The main goals and student learning outcomes of my unit are that students will determine the central ideas or information of a primary or secondary source and provide an accurate summary of the source distinct from prior knowledge or opinions. Essentially, students will read and summarize various historical texts. They will also be asked to analyze the writing style, keywords, and imagery used in order to determine and evaluate the central idea that the speaker of the poem or literary work is trying to convey. Another goal requires that students integrate visual information in charts, graphs, photographs, videos, or maps with other information in print and in digital texts. So, after reading historical texts, students will discuss key facts in group discussions, presentations, and other presentation activities, and they will do so with visual aids. These goals are derived from the following standards, which ask students to be able to do the following: introduce claims about a topic or issue, acknowledge and distinguish the claims from alternate or opposing claims, and organize the reasons and evidence logically. They are also asked to support claims with logical reasoning and relevant accurate data and evidence that demonstrates an understanding of the topic or text using credible sources. Another standard requires that students use words, phrases, and clauses to create cohesion and clarify the relationships among claims, counterclaims, reasons, and evidence. This unit also focuses on IEP goals such as engaging in the writing process in order to write, review, edit, and publish a one-paragraph essay with an introduction paragraph, a body paragraph, and a concluding paragraph, 3 or less grammatical errors per paragraph. And also to summarize the text. Aside from Common Core and IEP goals, technology goals are also addressed. These goals seek to help students gain mastery over technology. For example, students will receive opportunities to plan and employ effective research strategies to locate information and other resources for their intellectual or creative pursuits. They will also communicate complex ideas clearly and effectively by creating or using a variety of digital objects such as visualizations, models, or simulations. The activities that students are asked to participate in have been carefully picked in an attempt to make the lessons more engaging and stimulating. Over the course of the 15 days, students will view YouTube videos in order to supplement writing lessons. This activity can help address the needs of visual learners. The writing lessons themselves, which will be implemented via mock newspapers and blogs and forums, will address the needs of linguistic learners. In order to make the thematic unit more engaging for my kinesthetic and interpersonal learners, a mock war using wads of paper and a paired writing assignment, for example, soldiers writing a letter to their families, has been assigned. These students will also have the option of creating and/or editing a movie. My musical and interpersonal learners will be able to analyze specific songs related to the topic and create their own poems and songs using the app Lyric Maker or Song Generator. Logical and naturalistic learners will be able to focus on conducting research in order to support arguments against some themes and topics surrounding the Civil War. My unit plan relies heavily on technology. This is because my students find technology to be fun and engaging. Some of my students, for example, don't view technology assignments as schoolwork. In my own class, I have struggled to get my students to cooperate when working on writing assignments and summaries. However, when I made a game out of these activities by asking them to edit a newspaper article that summarizes a movie or a book, my students were much more willing to complete the assignment because it seemed more fun and practical to them. So, in this sense, this course has helped me to realize that it is okay to make education fun by playing games that are both engaging and thought-provoking for students. In fact, unless I make my classes fun, my particular set of students will lack the motivation to participate and engage in the learning process.